Hello everyone, welcome to my newest video where I talk about my issues with the Taroth Siege here in Monster Hunter World. Now, for those of you who have played this game, uh, you'll know what the Taroth Siege is, but just for the sake of those who might be seeing this video and have not played the game, the Taroth Siege is a hunt wherein you get to hunt a monster and go after a specific. Basically, you get to make its armor, which I will be showing off, and you'll even be able to get her weapons. This is her gamma armor, now that she has been arch-tempered, as the game calls it. And then here is her original normal armors. As you can see, there's a slight difference in the looks. Now, I wanted to make this issue because I've been seeing a lot of hate in the community for Kulve Taroth. I've been seeing a lot of problems. I've been seeing just all this general animosity and anger towards her, and I wanted to address it. Now, I genuinely believe that the biggest reason people hate Kulve Taroth is because of the RNG, or random number generation, part of the fight. See, in this game, for those of you who have played and those of you who haven't, you hunt monsters to get armor, to make equipment, and to become a stronger hunter. Now, I haven't fought Tobikadachi in a while, so we'll fight him. Now, unlike normal hunts in this game where, oh, all you have to do is find the monster, hunt it, kill it, or capture it, the Kulve Taroth Siege works a bit differently. See, to defeat Kulve Taroth, you have to go after her horns and successfully break them. Now, while this can be done in 2 runs pretty fast, I would say that the biggest overall issue is that even if you do a perfect run, as it is called, where you get the maximum amount of rewards, you are not guaranteed anything useful. And this is where I think most people are coming from when they say they hate the fight or they hate the siege. I don't think that they hate the quest itself, because the quest itself is rather fun. What I think we need to be more specific about as a community is that, we hate the whole issue of, hey, I've been grinding this quest for literally days and I've not gotten a single thing I want. Even I have this problem. I mostly enjoy using Switch Axe and Charge Blade, and I still, even after hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of grinding, I'm sure ever since she's become arch-tempered and her new weapons were released, I have grinded her easily over 100 times, if not more, and I still do not have the 2 primary weapons I want, which are the Blast Switch Axe and the Blast Charge Blade. Now, I know plenty of people who have gotten these weapons on their first run, and some of them are just now getting them. And this is what I'm talking about when I say the RNG is an issue. When you decide to base something based off of random number generation, it's completely possible that I won't get the weapons I'm looking for until I do the fight another 300 times. And then yet, someone who I've never even met could be doing the siege and get it, 2 runs in. And I think what they should do to fix this is, I genuinely believe that Capcom, the people who have developed this game, I think they should release either a voucher for free to the community, or I think, if they want to make a little extra cash, release it for like $5.99, and we can take it to the smithy or whoever it is we want to take it to, and we can get it redeemed, and we're allowed to redeem 1 or 2 weapons from Kulve Taroth, so that the siege isn't as aggravating. Because, I'm not going to lie, one thing I have issues with is, I'm worried that if the community is not more clear about what they want, and more clear about what's angering them, I, along with other people I have talked to in the community, and other YouTubers who I've watched and things like that, are worried that essentially Capcom is not ever going to release anything like Kulve again, and I really hope that's not the case. I think the quest is really fun, but making it to where we have to hunt the same monster over and over again for hours on end is not. I think that's the second thing people have problems with. When you're farming for things in this game, such as for decorations, which are an important part of the game, you need them to gain new abilities and make your character stronger. I don't have to fight just one specific monster. I can switch it up and go from fighting elder dragons to any monster on the tier 2 list. And from what I've been told, I believe even the monsters on the tier 1 list have been updated so they drop better decorations and loot overall. Now, I can't exactly confirm that. Tier 1 monsters may still not be the best monsters to hunt, but they're still not bad, especially if you're, kind of new to the game. Now, the reason I think decoration farming isn't so painful is, as I said, you're not locked to just one specific monster. There's a whole tier list that I can choose from, and I can switch easily between 10 monsters, so if I get bored of one, I can immediately switch to the next, which works out great, and it really makes, the game feel... Boring's not the word, but it makes the game feel more exciting, because I'm not stuck just doing one thing, fighting one monster. Now, with the Klutrossi, though, you're completely stuck fighting her. You have no choice but to fight her over and over and over again, in the hopes of getting the weapon you want. And this can take absolutely hours. As I've said, I've probably put over 100 hours into her siege, if not more, and I still don't really have two of the main weapons I want. Now, I really do hope that the community comes together and is more open about what it is they're after and what they want. Because, as I said, I really would love to see more siege events. I think they're fun. I think Kulve makes for a good hunt, and I think she's an interesting monster. But I think if we just, keep telling Capcom that we hate her, instead of actually clearing up the issue and telling them, hey, we enjoy the fight, but kind of getting sick of grinding her. This is my 700th time grinding her, still haven't got what I wanted. I think we should be more open about that, and explain to them what our issue is specifically with this siege, and hope that they fix it. After all, I don't really see the point in... I'm just trying to think of the word. Basically, I don't want to get the wrong point across, and I think we as a community should be worried about getting the wrong point across, as if we misconvey what it is we want and what our issues are, then it could cause them to either cancel or delay future content, which I genuinely hope doesn't happen. Now, in all likelihood, chances are, I think that Kulve will hopefully be updated in the expansion coming out, and I hope that the fight will be different, and I hope that maybe it'll become easier. Wow, killed it with piercing pods. Now, I just wanted to make this quick little video to kind of get this point across, and to kind of get my, to talk about my issues a little bit. I've seen a lot of people in the community have the same issues and problems, where they simply just are going after one specific item, and even after grinding her 100+ times, they still have not gotten said item. So I really do believe that the best answer to this problem is to basically go to Capcom, tell them what's up, and be like, look, Here's what we want from you. And I think it's as simple as adding, like I said earlier in the video, a voucher that you can either get redeemed for free, or if Capcom wants to make a little extra cash, make it like $5.99, and we can redeem a set amount of weapons from the smith. Like, we take said voucher, we go to the smith, and we can redeem what, maybe 2, 3 of her weapons. I think that's a perfect idea, and I think it works out just fine. To anyone who watches this video, I would definitely like to hear about your thoughts on the Kulve Taroth Siege and any problems you may have come up against when playing. And I'd like to know what we could do, that would be a better solution than what I have. Because I'm sure, someone out there, I'm sure they've got a great idea in their head on how to fix it. But I just wanted to make this quick little video, kind of talk about this, get the problem out in the air, and just see what everyone thinks about the whole issue. Anyway, that's all the time I've got for this video. I will see you guys next time. Take it easy.